Hey everyone, welcome to Infinite Realms. Today I'm going to review Masters of the Universe Masterverse Revelations Tri-Klops. This one is a sort of a deluxe figure. You almost get two in one. I debated this one for quite a long time, and it finally went on sale. Him and Trapjaw, who I feel are like a buddy cop movie sometimes. I mean, I really do. I really felt that way in the cartoon and in the toy line. These two were two of my major acquisitions as a kid. I still have the originals, by the way. And, in this new Masterverse line, there's some characters I feel I gotta get, and Trapjaw is one of them. I got both Trapjaw and Tri-Klops for a little bit more than, like $1 or $2 more than you would a regular Masterverse figure. So, yeah, that was an easy grab. And, yeah, I think he looks enough like the original version that I'm going to run with that and just go. It's not like Merman and he's totally different. Merman, that's one of my bothers, is that he's totally freaking different. Tri-Klops looks a lot like his original figure, and I'll get into some differences in a bit, but I really do kind of dig the overall look of the figure. So here he is out of the package, and some differences come out really quickly, like the little spikes on his shoulders. I mean, yeah, it's very apparent and such. I haven't really messed with him too much yet, so we'll see what we can see. I have to admit, as a kid, I was always kind of confused by Tri-Klops. It's like, what's the big deal that he's got 3 eyes? It's weird. It's funny. And the cartoon just seemed to put whatever needs to be done on that. And that's kind of what I did when I was playing as a kid too. It was like, yeah, whatever Skeletor needs, I'll do it. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's it's just funny how the figure was back in the day, and we just kind of accepted silly things like that. Alright, and here's Tri-Klops out of the prison. I do like that the Masters of the Universe boxes have that nice art on the back so that you kind of have a background. Because I've been, debating backgrounds on my videos. And, sometimes I use the metal signs, but these work great for Masters of the Universe. It just works really well in my mind. That's me. So, anyway, this looks pretty good. You notice his wide stance. I'm having a lot of trouble with the hip joints. They don't want to move at all. I may need to heat them. I don't know exactly what I may do there. That's a new one. That's a hip joint not wanting to move. I can't move it out. I can't move it in. It's just right like that. So that's new. I've never experienced that with a hip joint. Now, other joints I have, but not a hip joint. Let's go over the accessories. He gets 2 slappy hands, or you could maybe have them for. Damn it! Come on. Okay, you could have them for praying. Since he's kind of in a cult. I have to say that the Tri-Klops leading a cult thing was just stupid. I know some people love Revelation, and I don't fault you for that. Just to me, here's this head. When I saw this on screen, I laughed. This is so ridiculous. I know what it's trying to invoke, and what the idea it's trying to invoke. There's this little roby thing, and then this over thing. And I was going to dress him up in this just to show you, but you know what? I think there's still tape on it from the package. Sorry about that. This is going to get elaborate. So I just decided not to. I'm not in the mood to do that much with this figure. I want to keep him as he is. So, again, I hope you don't fault me for it. As I said, when I bought him for the price of like $1 more than a regular figure, so that didn't bother me in the slightest. So there you go. And I like these these spikes that are right here on the shoulders. That's kind of a neat little addition. You know, really cool. I need to compare his sword with Fisto's, because I know the original Fisto's sword was just a recolored version of Trapjaw's, or Tri-Klops. And I just kind of need to see if that's still holding true here. Okay, so I gotta admit, because of the hip problem, I'm having a whole lot of trouble getting any kind of posing out of him. It's really difficult. I tried the, I don't even know what this is called right here. I don't have a clue what you call that. But I've tried to move it. It is either so factory sealed it will not move, or it's not intended to move. It's definitely not intended to move on the other head. I tried it on that one too, and yeah, it's not going to move. Which begs the question: okay, why do we have it? Yeah, that's a bit of a disappointment right there. Of course, we have pinless joints on all this, like we do with all Masterverse, which is cool. I like it a whole lot. So there is that going for it. Okay, so I have taken a blow dryer to it at this point, and I can really only get the same pose. It has to be a very wide leg stance pose to get anything out of him. And yeah, I'm kind of drawing a blank on what to do with it. Maybe I can, let me see if I can do this. Yeah, like that. Okay, a little bit something different. Yeah. It is very limiting. That's annoying. I've never had this happen with a Masterverse figure before, so I'm wondering if this is a design flaw. These all have a lot of parts reused, just like the original toy line, which is fine. I mean, that's cool. That keeps the cost down, and it's kind of fun at the same time, because it's like, we're doing things the way we used to do. So that works for me. I have nothing against it. At the same time, you think I would have run into this before. And like I said, the first time I've ever had where the hip joints, they'll go forward a little bit. They'll go back a little bit, but they will not go to the side at all. That's strange. Kind of frustrating, actually. So there we are with that. So I did almost forget, and this is kind of a minor gripe, but one of the things I really liked about Tri-Klops, the original figure, was he had a place for his sword on his back. And this one does not, as you can plainly see. I don't remember his hair being that color, but then again, this might be a Revelation thing, and I just forgot about it. It's easy to forget. I wasn't as big on Revelations as some people were. It's okay. It was not what I expected it to be, and I felt a little let down by it. I thought Kevin Smith really kind of fumbled there. And, they kept saying it was a spiritual sequel to the original cartoon, which I was like, okay, and then it really wasn't. I mean, it was just kind of, eh. That's not to say I didn't enjoy parts of it. I did, but, it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. So I kind of just put in that category of, they tried. They tried. But, yeah, it just didn't work. There was a ton of stuff that didn't work for me, too. So that's all I got to say on Revelation. So another thing I noticed, and I just noticed it, and I don't think it's on any other figure. There's something similar on Trapjaw, but it's different, so and it makes more sense on Trapjaw. But it's these little discs on the shoulders. What is this? It's colored the similar bronze as the spike here. Although on the skin, it's kind of not really noticeable. But what the hell is it? Why is it there? It's annoying. Bothers me. Just bothers me to no end. I'm thinking that could be something with the cult leader side of it, and maybe it was there. I don't know. Again, that whole thing, I started laughing so damn hard when I saw that head, and I saw that headpiece he was wearing. I missed a lot. You know, I missed a lot of that sequence. It was just stupid looking. Oh boy, yeah. So yeah, that's a little annoying, but you know, nothing terrible. But yeah, it's on both shoulders, so yeah, I don't understand it. So I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out. Okay, so what am I going to ultimately score Tri-Klops? If I can fix the hip problem some way, somehow, that's not like terribly complicated, I'll easily give him 4 stars. If not, I'll knock it down to 3. You know, there's a few knocks on this figure that, you know, some people are going to be like, oh, you're just being wishy-washy, baby, and other people are going to be like, yeah, that's a big deal. So it kind of depends on your point of view. He's not a bad figure, but he's not a great figure either. Again, it will depend on if I can fix that issue or not. You know, I don't know. Like I said, I've done heat. Has anybody else got any ideas? If you do, leave a comment. Tell me what's going on, and maybe there was some design in the factory that went wrong or something. I don't know, but hopefully I can get it fixed and then it'll be all right. Anyway, not, you know, a little disappointed in the figure, not to the point where I will really tear it apart, but you know, I am disappointed. So that's going to wrap up my review of Tri-Klops for Infinite Realms. Don't forget to like and subscribe.